I was really struggling with my mental health then. Lots of trolling. There was a lot of online hate because people were spending so much time on the internet. I was creating too much content. I think there was even a lack of thought from my end in terms of what I was putting out there. I felt misunderstood. I felt like I could lose my job. I felt the pressures of being cancelled online. And you really, really helped me through that, because I shot another episode today and the person I was with asked me that, do you still struggle with trolling? And I was genuinely so proud to say that I don't. And it has been such a difficult journey. I think it's been one of my hardest challenges and obstacles to beat. And there have been multiple times where I felt like I'm not good. I should just accept this. I'm never going to be able to recover from it. I'm never going to learn how to deal with it. Of course, it's going to continue to happen, right? It's a part of my job and I accept that. I accept that others will have opinions. But to be able to deal with it and to be able to be tactful about it is something that you really helped me with. Do you remember what you did? What you spoke to me about? What was your guidance?
I think a lot of what I teach comes at the cusp of neuroscience and spiritual wisdom. And I think when I taught you how to do journaling in the beginning days, and meditation was something that you were able to embrace also very quickly. And as we know, journaling and meditation are the two most powerful tools of being able to take your power back. And I think you did it. Masoom, for you, you did the work. You didn't just come for the session and listen to what I had to say and walk away with it. You took action. And action is the first step of change. So the minute you changed your vocabulary, you got the words right, you were able to reconnect to your authentic self. And that is when, because like you say, you're a creative genius, right? We developed that vocabulary.
It's one of my favorite affirmations.
Yes.
I'm a creative genius.
Absolutely. And then you tend to believe in that, and you repeat it.
It's also Sakshi's, who's sitting right here.
Right? So, and when you believe in that again and again, because the brain only learns by repetition of information, there is no other way. And it takes time. And that new vocabulary has to be developed again and again, because the environment is shifting. What you are trolled on for 2 years back, maybe 1 year back, you will be trolled for something else. So this is going to be a part of your life. And the minute you are centered and you know that your intention was on point, it was only meant to help and not to hurt, you're in a good place. And your consistency, I think, in working to becoming a better version of yourself has been absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. So I think, thank you.
So Mom, I don't even know if you're aware of this, because of course you were dealing with it then. But in areas of my life that I would usually have clarity, I was just facing imbalance. And I realized that it's so important to make that mindful shift. Your parents can't take care of you forever. There was that time had come where I needed to take care of you.
Yeah.
But I was unable to stand up to it. And
there was a complete role reversal. And she actually has become, the way she's taken care of me at that time is incredible. Like, but I never knew this side of her.
Yes.
No, I think we all have it, right? But I think we're that generation where this change is happening now to all millennials, where we've been babied our whole life, and now it's suddenly time to take care of our parents. And
so when the time comes, we can do it, right? We can do it. So, and also, your feelings were so, because it was COVID, you were so far away. You were in Antwerp that time. That's why you were feeling very helpless. You couldn't be there for me.
We have to be a little bit more respectful to our parents' mental health issues at this age. That it's so easy to turn to your parents and say, I know my mom, you really struggled with Nani passing away. And
Yes, I did.
I felt like there were so many times that even I turned to you and I thought it and I felt it that, oh, Mom, you're in a bad mood again. Mom, you're sulking again. And, you sometimes come back from work and you just need your mom or you want someone to talk to. And because you've been such a giver your whole life and you've been so available that just... And I remember at that time urging you to seek professional help because we felt like, some time had passed and
Yeah.
you were still not feeling better.
Yeah, I took more than usual time to come back to life, so.
And I remember really urging you to get professional help, and you took 2 appointments. You spoke to a friend. She recommended you, we spoke about your symptoms and she recommended you see a psychiatrist. You took an appointment. You promised me you'll go and you never went.
Yeah.
What was that hesitation to seek professional help when you knew you were struggling?
So, firstly, I was in a lot of grief. I think my mind was not working straight. And to just get that off my way, to tell you I've taken an appointment, so get out of the way, I've taken the appointment. But I think I always knew I'll never go. Because I feel I would, that time the feeling was it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to grieve. I need to grieve and I need to, when I want to feel okay, I'll feel okay. I should not be forced into a situation where I have to be okay for other people.
But you were finding comfort in your grief.
Yes, so that, but I think it was my need to be grieving that time. And I've always done what I want, that so I just wanted to be in that was my comfort space. So, and I also thought that I have lost my mother. I know what I'm going through. How will a person whom I don't even know, what will she tell me? What will he or she tell me that how to deal with it? How can someone tell me how to deal with my pain? How will they understand my pain? So these are 2 things which were stopping me to go to seek help. And I cancelled both the appointments.
And then I urged her to meet you. And I said, no, don't worry.
And I have to tell you how she urged me. She told me, Mom, you have to go to meet this person. She's so much like you. She has she's so much like you. You'll love her. You'll become best of friends. And I've gone to her once. And just for me, just go to her. Just meet her as a friend. And she's lovely and she's so much like you. So I really remembered you a lot when I met her. She told me that you will really love this person and she's so much like you. She reminded me of you. She put in all the sweet. She knew how to send me to you. So see, she saw that the 2 times I've cancelled my appointment, so she knew how to send me to you. So that was her. I give credit to her that I came to you because the way she put it. And she took my appointment and then she told me to take that appointment. And I messaged you. I was taking a walk down, I remember, and I messaged you. You responded immediately. And the appointment was set for the very next morning. We went.
Now my coach is very busy. I have to take appointments weeks in advance.
So
those
was 21.
Those of the days.
That was 21.
Right, yeah. And you came.
Yeah. And I am sure she also had put in the pressure to you that please take her, she really needs it.
Yeah, I know. She had mentioned to me to...
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And so would you say that was your first, ever time seeking professional help for your mental health?
Yes.
And what was that experience like?
Yes. I'd love to hear about it. I have no idea. I know you did come and see me again, but I don't know what that first one was like.
The first time I came to you, I really liked you. First impression was very nice, and you told me talk. So I think I spoke at length, getting into the details of how my mom passed away. I thought you were really interested, in knowing. And when it got over, I was expecting some empathy, some,
sympathy.
Oh my God, sympathy. And you said, I'm very sorry. Actually, I'm very sorry, Seema, this had to happen to you. But now what? So I was thinking inside my head, what does she mean? I was just thinking, now what means what? Like, I can't get my mother back. Now what? So I said, okay, what? So then you started explaining to me the science of how the brain works and what am I supposed to do. So that was all a blur. I was not even paying half. I think I still have the book. I was not even paying attention to it so much because in my mind I was thinking I'm never coming back here.
Oh, really?
So I was thinking,
Oh
no,
my
what
God,
is she?
Masoom,
I know
did you know
the first thing you told me was
She called me, she said, what is this?
because the first thing I was told is those days I was not sleeping at night, so I was waking up late. So I said, no, you can't get up at 9 o'clock. You have to get up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. At least 6 o'clock you have to be up. So in my head, my story was going on. Finally, no one tells me what to do. Like, finally, I don't have a mother-in-law who has to tell me something to do. And now she tells me when to wake up. Like, that was my anger was coming out. And I was just, in my head, I was just making plans and never coming. So I just have to go through the process. But I heard her out. But she was so pakka. She told me, you will send me a good morning when you wake up next day. I had to send her a good morning and I had to send her a screenshot of what I've written. So whatever she had told me how to do it. But what really helped me was the meditation. She gave me a meditation to do, which will help me. And but I'm a very concerned. Like I did what she said. If I do something, I will do it properly. So
you did the journaling and you did the meditation.
I followed whatever you had said.
Yeah.
I followed you to the T. I did everything what you said.
And then?
And within 4 days, there was a shift.
Yes, because that is the amount of time it takes to
within 4 to
shift
5
one
days, and
pathway.
I think the 6th or the 7th day I took another appointment and I was back at it.
Yes, you were back. And thank you for
that
trusting
is
me.
the second session was when we became friends. I could relate to you. I could relate to you because whatever you said was working.
It made sense to you.
It made sense to me. It was working on me. I saw an immediate shift in me. I saw there was life coming back. Like slowly there was life coming back inside me. So
you went back to your music.
I went back to my
your
art. I stopped my art. I stopped my music. I stopped my physical activities. You made me come. You made sure I had to write it down. And I'm a person, if I have written it down, I will do it. Like, that's how you work. So
that's the way it works.
And you made me write down, like, I remember still, like, at this time, at this hour, you will do this. So I have to be true to myself, and I did it. So she was of great help to me, Masoom. And I'm forever thankful for you for introducing me to Saloni. And we did 6 or 7 sessions.
Mom, what I wanted to really highlight here is because I knew this was your experience. And it's important to share that seeking that professional help is not always comfortable at first. Yes. It can be uncomfortable. It's not a bed of roses. Going in, seeing someone and seeking that help could mean facing your demons. Could mean having those uncomfortable conversations. There's a lot of chatter these days in our generation that, the youngsters, the youth of today turns to therapy for everything. Right? And turning to therapy is not turning to a bed of roses. That's not easy either. And we've both come to you.
You're addressing your demons again and again when you go for therapy. I feel that, so it was a task going to repeat the whole process to her. So that is not comfortable for everyone.
Yeah, and mental health transcends all ages.
Yeah, true.
Right? It's something that we've seen here. We've both had our own battles, and we both are learning how to work with that, how to surpass that, and that's okay.
Absolutely,
that's okay.
But this generation is. So you pushed me to seek help. At the same time, I had support from everyone else also to do it. There was no one against it.
Yeah.
I think back in the days,
family support.
Yeah, is very important. Back in the days, it was not. I don't think so. It would have gone well with people.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it works both ways, right? For parents, for children, for both. Yeah. To be able to urge the other to seek that professional help, to be more understanding, to be more accepting.